Yeah.
Also, probably the lack of audio, too, may have hurt Cam.
Oh, is there no audio?
Oh, man. Oh, wait. Maybe I'm wrong.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know what? I just totally didn't get what you were going for, Zan. Just totally.
M did. That's all that matters.
See, because that's an actual real problem that you can have in a tournament is playing a tournament
I know.
set
That's
the TV
why
has no audio.
it works
So
on
it's like-
both ways. So, like, people who were listening also didn't know
it's
that I was
super
talking
subtle.
about.
You're
Yeah.
not. They don't know that you're.
It's not subtle anymore because everyone knows about it.
No,
now.
I'm sorry, I ruined it. My confusion. We're not as in sync as we need to be right now. We need to
Highest quality production.
Yeah. Hey,
But no,
speaking
Grayson-
of high quality production, it's 0-0 right now in game
Yeah.
one.
Oh, it's okay. You do the grunts, and now it's super obvious.
Yeah.
But no, Grayson's been playing really, really well this tournament. I don't know what he ate. He can get like some special cereal this morning.
So Grayson, he doesn't get to come out a lot. I don't think he almost never gets to come to Shockwaves. He usually comes to like DBA
He's
and such.
DIing this right. The entire last, sorry, real quick. The entire last set, Cam was DIing up air horribly.
I don't blame him because up air is a really counterintuitive move to DI.
Yeah, it's
so
kinda
for
weird.
those at home who don't know, maybe you are playing against your local Rob Mains and you have trouble and you get DI like Kaze
Yeah,
right there.
he did great the first time.
Yeah,
and then
second
that time
time-
he was just like,
A second time he was half-hearted with it. So what you have to do is when Rob starts his up air, you pick one direction to DI, the direction you don't want to get flown. So you DI like towards him, for example. And then at the very last second, because his up air has his multiple arms swinging, he swings you to the other side of him, and then you at the last second have to change your DI to the other side. And that way you'll be DIing properly for the final hit.
please clip that moment, take it with you. Remember, don't let Robs up air you at 70% and kill you.
Yeah, should not happen. Shoutouts to Dragonite. That's what I call the Dragonite. Getting up aired by Rob at 70 off of a read when you're Bayonetta and complaining that your bad DI got you killed.
Right, but still, Grayson's just been turning it on all night. Still turning it on right now. Nice little lead here on Kaze, spacing very, very well and almost catching
I was
him
about
there.
to say he's going for that air dodge read back air because the positioning he got off it is so
Oh
good.
my gosh, almost killing him there, and he's got everything working for him right now.
So for those who are wondering why Grayson's doing so well in Kaze against Kaze in this game one, where it's 0-0 between the players, if you're wondering why he's doing so well, it's because even though he can't always come out, he's a Wi-Fi warrior, and usually when he comes out to events like DBA, he does very well. I think Grayson is very strong as a player, but he just doesn't have a lot of time to commit to coming out to these weeklies, so we don't always see him.
Also, he has an OK tag. I don't know if that's.
I think he's Oklahoma.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Maybe.
There's speculation that it may be why we don't see him a lot. Wow, with throwing the gyro the wrong way allows Kaze to get that Shoryuken, racking up a bit more percent, but he's still looking for this kill. Grayson is at 160.
Sets up the top.
What
That
in
was
the...
sick! So the top, when you throw it up, the gyro, it blasts in the air forever, which is why back in the day, like back in the 3DS days or like very early Wii U days, when Rob was actually like a super relevant character,
Yeah.
people would say if you don't know what to do with the top and you're not comfortable with it and you don't want to throw it back at the Rob because their item game's better and they're going to catch it, what you should do is throw the top up because it'll stay in there forever and it'll be away from Rob for a long time.
Exactly.
There, Grayson used it. He's not from Oklahoma. I'm getting the intel.
Okay, cool.
Okay, but he tosses the top up, and it lasted there so long, Kaze forgot. He had time to Tatsu back to the stage, which takes a while.
Yeah.
And by then, he thought maybe the top's not coming back down. He neutral get upped, and it perfect timing for it to plop right there and Grayson to convert with an up air.
And what I liked the most from Grayson there is that normally you'd see Robs go for like an up smash there, right? He wanted to make sure there wouldn't be an air dodge coming in from Kaze, so he made sure he did the move that was still strong, but had a lot of hitboxes to catch anything from Kaze.
Yeah, and even if maybe it didn't confirm, maybe Kaze would have time to focus. Up air beats that.
Yeah, exactly. So
You know, he's thinking 3 steps ahead.
yeah, which is perfect and exactly what you need to do in situations. You need to cover every single option.
That's unfortunate. Grayson pulled back for a second and pulled up the shield, expecting Kaze to come down with an aerial, maybe forward air, but that close into him wouldn't be safe. But Kaze smartly chose the neutral air, very safe on shield. I think it's +0 or maybe 1.
Okay.
But I think +0. I think it's like complete neutral on shield.
Yeah.
When you space it properly.
All right, catch the caught again. DIing the up air a lot better now.
Yeah, living at 104 post hit. Oh my goodness, I love the concept right there. They clanked with moves, then he went for forward smash because maybe Rob doesn't have a move super quick to deal with that. Maybe he's going to go for the jabs and whiff, you know?
Yeah,
Because a lot of people, they clank and then they go for the same move.
Right.
There's been a lot on each other.
There's been a couple instances where Grayson will try to set up. He'll start doing pressure with like down tilt or like. I love how even if they don't get hit by the gyro, if they roll onto stage, that still it covers two different options. It covers neutral get up. It covers roll. The only thing it doesn't really cover is like jump, which that's the option you didn't go for.
I think jumping, you are able to use air dodge to grab the top if you're quick enough. But if you're not, it'll hit you anyway.
I thought
so you gotta time it right.
Doesn't it hit you off the stage in that instance though?
It depends on which way the top is facing.
Okay.
Or rather, which way Rob is facing.
Okay.
So if I'm not mistaken, if Rob tosses the top down when he's facing left, the top will send you right. So that's why a lot of Robs will run towards the edge, drop it down, and then run back to the roll position. I could be wrong, it could be reversed, but I know that based on which direction Rob is facing when he puts the top down, that determines which direction the top is going to send you.
Okay. I actually never knew that. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So if you're able to, while you're recovering, pay attention to that, then maybe the threat is less there.
Yeah, less prominent. Yeah, for sure. Oh my gosh, the gyro actually working against Grayson there, allowing Kaze to delay the hitbox of his focus attack and get that Shoryu finisher.
Now it's 1-1. This is a complete reverse of our last situation in which when it was 0-0, we had 1-1 on the screen, and now it's 1-1 and we have 0-0 on the screen. Wow. Life is full of mysteries. Just a crazy back and forth.
Oh my god.
It's a cycle. Look at that. Now in game 3 on Battlefield, it's Grayson versus Kaze. Still the Ryu versus the Rob. We'll see what kind of adjustments can be made. I like the pick of Battlefield because it gives you a little bit more room to breathe. It gives you a little bit more life on your stock, so Rob will live a little bit longer here. He also has these platforms to... I always think that characters with good projectiles kind of like Battlefield. Like, Toon Link really likes Battlefield because it gives him the illusion of better movement than he has, and he can cover the space so much better.
Right, able to jump around these platforms instead of just like running really slowly across one big old stage.
Right, he can cover a lot more ground, a lot more of your options by cutting off platforms and creating traps. And I think Rob is very similar.
Yeah, characters that have projectiles that have, you know, like a trap-based wall-out playstyle really benefit from, I think, the platform situations.
DI. Great DI for Grayson to live there. Battlefield helping out just a tad bit.
Yeah, still kind of in a tough spot. Stuck on the left side, getting caught by those chicken wings, not getting the spike hitbox of that down smash, but taking some more damage that's going to help that Shoryu kill sooner.
Rob has two huge problems in this matchup. One is landing against Ryu, and the other is getting off the ledge. But once Grayson finds his way down, resets to neutral, he can convert into advantage pretty solidly. Ends up taking those stocks pretty solidly. Footstool. Interesting.
There was a delay there. He was
fair?
pretty high because of the up tilt, so that makes sense there that he would get up tilt or he would get footstool.
Normally at 0%, we see Robs go for up throw fair because it's guaranteed and it doesn't steal the up airs. But there he went for up throw up air. I don't know if that's like a mix up there. Didn't quite connect though, and it gave Kaze a little bit more opportunity. That back air gonna take it. I think he might have been DIing out.
That was kind of close too. That was super close. He almost lived. Oh. Yeah. I am not really sure what happened. Accidental Tatsu sent him under the stage, and then that was just free money.
See, the most unfortunate thing is he had to reverse the up special to make it back there, so he didn't get like pineappled by Battlefield on that weird lip. And because of that, you can't snap to the ledge from behind, so that was the freest two-frame down air.
Yep.